Title: After our anniversary dinner, my wife stood up, zipped her dress, and said, "Dinner was cute. Now I'm going to have some pleasure for myself." I warned, "You're not walking out that door." She turned cold. "Touch me, and I'll ruin your life. One call, cops will drag you out in cuffs." Start. She stood. The wine still half full, candles still burning, my heart still believing. She zipped her dress slow, like a curtain falling on a play I didn't know I'd been cast in. Her words were knives. "Dinner was cute. Now I'm going to have some pleasure for myself." I froze. Her tone was final, dismissive, like I was nothing more than a prop. I warned her, "You're not walking out that door." She turned, eyes cold, rehearsed. "Touch me, and I'll ruin your life. One call, cops will drag you out in cuffs. Try me." The slam of that door didn't just rattle the walls, it cracked something inside me. For years, I thought we were solid, met in college, scraped through bills, built a life brick by brick, the kind of life where you share secrets, fears, victories, where love is supposed to shield you. I gave her my time, my trust, my name, and still she walked out on our anniversary like a predator going to feed. That night, I sat in the silence she left behind. No yelling, no smashing plates, just silence. Because silence is where clarity is born. It didn't take long. I'd seen the signs. The late-night work drinks, the way her phone flipped face down when I entered a room, the sudden perfume lingering on clothes she never wore to me. But that night, as I replayed her warning, her smirk, I knew. This wasn't new. This was routine. So I waited. Not for her apology, not for her return. I waited for the truth to confirm itself. Morning came. My phone buzzed to life. 156 missed calls, all from her. I didn't answer. I let the panic ring unanswered, because panic meant the trap had already sprung. The night she slammed that door, she thought she'd won. She thought I'd be the man who begged, who fought, who cried. But I chose patience. Patience is sharper than rage. Weeks before, I'd begun collecting pieces, bank statements, credit card slips, copies of hotel bookings sent to a work email, GPS pings from the car she thought I never tracked. I didn't confront her. I built a file, cold, precise. I found the man too, married, 2 kids, his wife, a woman with soft eyes and a stronger spine than he deserved. She deserved to know. So I showed her. Quietly, carefully. She cried, yes, but in her tears I saw resolve. Allies are forged in fire. I also met with a lawyer, not one of those soft negotiators, a shark. Together, we restructured everything. Accounts split, assets shifted, my name cleared from debts she stacked behind my back. By the time she realized I knew, the ground under her feet had already been replaced with quicksand. Step 1, exposure. Photos, messages, hotel receipts, delivered anonymously to her boss, to her parents, to the man's wife. The circle of her deception collapsed inward, suffocating her. Step 2, separation. I filed for divorce first, armed with evidence. No negotiations, no mercy. The prenup she once laughed off as paranoid became my shield. Every asset she thought she owned, gone. Step 3, isolation. Her lover's wife threw him out, took the kids, froze accounts. He turned to my wife for shelter. She, drowning in scandal, became his burden. Their paradise, built on lies, reduced to ashes overnight. I didn't raise my voice. I didn't lift a hand. I let truth do the violence for me. The confrontation came not in words, but in silence. When she showed up at my door, mascara streaked, voice trembling. "Please, we can fix this. I made a mistake." Mistake? That was her word for it. I looked at her, not as my wife, not as the woman I once loved, just a stranger dressed in familiar skin. "You slammed the door that night," I said. "You told me one call would ruin me. Instead, one choice ruined you." She cried. She begged. I closed the door. No slam, just a soft click, final and clean. Now, when I think of her, I don't feel rage. I feel nothing. And that nothing is freedom. She taught me what betrayal looks like. I taught her what consequence feels like. The last time I heard from her was a voicemail. Her voice cracked. "Why didn't you answer? Why didn't you warn me?" But she was wrong. I did warn her. She just thought I was bluffing. Now she knows I never bluff. And that silence she left me with, I returned it. Permanent. Love made me blind. Betrayal made me see. Revenge made me whole again. She wanted pleasure. I gave her consequence. And consequence lingers far longer than pleasure ever will.